Guys, God bless you guys. I just wanted to come on here and really quick and just talk about the recall of Governor Newsom. The recall is just basically just saying that 1.2 million Californians are not okay with the job he did, so they want to recall him or get rid of him. I'm amongst those people that believe that he didn't do a good job, and it's not because he's a Democrat, but more because of how he ran the state, forest mismanagement, which he just kept blaming global warming. And I'm not dismissing global warming, but you should at least do your best to remove brush, but he didn't. Secondly, his character showed when he was running with fighting COVID, he put all these mandates, everything in, but he never followed them until he was caught red-handed, not doing them right. His kids were still in school, in the private schools, yet he had everyone out of school. He had his own parties without masks, yet he was telling us to not have parties, not to gather. That we have one of the highest homelessness in the state, if not the highest. In the country. Poverty rate here is really high. Cost of living here is really high. Suicide rates are really high in the state. We're amongst the highest in the negative areas here in this state. And one of the reasons that people just say that he did a good job is because our economy is one of the biggest economies in the world. Well, that was without Newsom. That was true. With Newsom, nothing good happened. Nothing improved. We've seen major companies leave the state. We've seen middle-class people basically disappear. Not because they moved out of state, but because they just can't afford to be middle class anymore. So I am voting against Newsom. I'm voting to recall him. But I am being prayerful about it, and I just pray that Democrats and Republicans just consider that. Consider thinking about why you want to recall this man, if you want to recall him at all, and don't use your party as a weapon to defend him or to attack him. Instead, use your beliefs. If you're a Christian, use your beliefs in God as to how you go about this. I'm not saying that God has chosen a side. I'm not saying that Jesus has chosen a side, because he hasn't. He's chosen the side of his children, and he's chosen the side of salvation, period. But me as a believer, I believe that this man has not done anything godly, in a sense. You want me to follow, you got to lead me by example. So I am going to vote for Larry Elder. Just let you know. I was going to vote for Major, but there was many allegations against him. And then the thing that pushed me over the top was he blocked Informed with Anthony. Anthony's a very good guy. He's trying his best to get the truth out, and he was probably pushing Major, trying to get the truth out, but he blocked him. And then he's suing people for attacking him and everything. So I'm just like, brother, you're gonna get attacked by people. You're gonna be hurt by people, and if you're just gonna sue or you're just gonna block people, you're no different than those who want to just censor everybody. So I'm voting for Larry Elder. I'm not saying this guy's the godliest man. I'm just saying that he aligns most with what I believe in economically, and how I think a state can improve. I believe our state can improve if we remove the regulations on housing, so builders can build houses. The more houses you have, the prices go down, right? It's a simple economic term of supply and demand. Our homelessness, I don't think any Democrat or Republican has the answer, but we've given the Democratic side an opportunity to fix it, and it's only gotten worse under Newsom, not under the Democrat Party. I'm not going to blame them all, but under Newsom. So let's give the Republican opportunity, right, to fix that. I'm voting for Larry Elder. I know he has a talk show on the radio. He also is more of a libertarian than a Republican. It's very similar. It's just less government. He believes in less government, which I agree with. I believe the church should be doing more than what the government is doing, in the sense of helping the homeless, helping the orphan widow and the foreigner, right? And we have to do better that as a church. But when we allow the state or the government to come in, they mess up everything. But we can't blame the government solely. We have to take responsibility and say, hey, we want to do our part. So, guys, I just pray that you guys go out there and vote. Vote for whoever you vote for. Our vote's not going to be split. As long as we vote, 50% of us vote for the recall. It doesn't matter who you vote for. As a candidate, the candidate with the most votes wins. As long as we have 50% plus one vote that to recall Newsom. So God bless you guys. I just pray that you guys make a educated, prayerful decision as to who you what you want to do, whether you want to recall him or not, and who you want to vote for governor if you do want to recall him. God bless you guys.